Eater. I really like Fire. I really did like Fire.
Soul Eater, I love. I've rewatched it so many times, and I can still rewatch it. And I love it.
I just hate the ending because it was shit. It's like the power of friendship. It's like okay,
yeah, and then like they just left so many things unexplained with the ending. So like what?
It was like the most. It was like a 20-minute battle at most between fucking. What's her fucking
name? And then like the character becomes like a weapon.
Yeah, exactly. It was just.
Didn't make sense. It was terrible ending. Up until that part, it was literally.
And that's exactly why they need to remake it, because wasn't that ending the non-canon one because the fucking show went ahead of the fucking manga or whatever.
But there is one show that goes to Hall of Honor. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That had one of the best remakes that made it even better than the original.
That's exactly why I wanted them to fucking remake. That's exactly why I want them to remake Soul Eater, because it's just like, it's perfect. And you know people would eat that shit up because they still sell fucking merch of it to this day. Like, you can go to fucking any Hot Topic and be like, oh, I should get this.
Well, what else is like Hall of Fame type shit?
Fucking Naruto just sucks. I hate how popular
the first 4 seasons of the original series were the best. Afterwards, it falls off so hard.
And it's not even like a good, oh, this is a cool, like, cinematic thing. It's just bullshit. Like, the way,
and then
how fucking Sasuke basically just flipped sides because his brother wanted to be Hokage. And he was like, okay, I guess I want to be Hokage too. I guess I'm not going to be entirely evil anymore. And then Orochimaru's like, yes, go on, my son. This is what I prepared you for. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Until now, but I'll never know it because I've never gonna watch it.
We're still yapping over at the anime.
Yeah.
All the anime. There's good fucking anime.
Like, okay. There's 2 more shows you should 100% watch.
Like
Soul Eater? No.
You guys touch grass.
You should watch Soul Eater and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. These are also like One Piece level type shit.
For Frankie, at least.
Huh?
Dogs, when was the last time you touched grass?
Today?
Okay.
I haven't touched grass since August.
You're fucking with me.
If we're not counting like walking on rocks and sand, yeah.
Okay, I mean that's fair, but I mean,
I haven't walked on grass since August, yeah.
That's going to change when you start college.
Why? Oh yeah, because they have real grass.
I was about to say,
not the fake grass, like actual real grass.
Has real generate grass.
Like the only grass in this entire city.
I know. When spring starts fucking kicking up, that shit gonna kill me.
I know. Dude, fucking bugs are gonna.
I know. You saw the anime at some point. The World God Only Knows.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
What's that anime where that guy says domain expansion?
That's Jujutsu.
What's that anime where that guy says irrelevant shrine? Or me relevant shrine?
That's the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Which one's stronger?
Well, if we're taking out plot, Gojo is stronger. The one with imaginary taking Gojo. The white-haired one.
Well, I mean, like, which one? Like, if those 2 domains went against each other, which domain's winning?
Gojo, the white-haired one. 100%. It's just, in the series, he dies to plot. Which...
Wait, he dies?
Yeah.
Did you not watch the anime?
That's why he was going crazy. Like, that meme where he was going crazy, it was that, like, the fight where he dies?
I thought he, like... I thought he came back.
That scene is a flashback. That's a flashback from the past about what happens between his best friend and all that.
Did I must not have like understood that because I just watched JJK not too long ago, and I don't remember that.
And then he dies. to a character. I don't know his name, but my cousin calls him the Gojo Killer, and that's what most people call him too. And he's like a dead corpse. And you know what he does?
Oh,
he cuts Gojo in half. And then he just dies like that.
Yeah,
even though Gojo's like, he's so OP, and he does it. He just dies from flying.
I think I remember that. Did I not finish season 2? I might not have finished season 2. I think I was going to go back and watch season 2. I think that's why I was rewatching it. But I don't remember that at all.
Training, fucking what's his name?
Ichigo, oh no, Ichigo.
Ichigo!
No, shut up.
What the guy that goes?
The protagonist.
Shine.
Well, okay. So the protagonist is possessed by that dude with the
Okay, so
and he's like some ancient
like the main character.
Yeah, he's like some ancient sorcerer who was like alive like 300 years ago or something.
Is he good or bad?
He's bad.
So
he was sealed away.
Yeah, he was. He had 13 or 12 fingers. I can't remember.
So why are they trying to get all the fingers then?
Because they're gonna like, hey,
bring him back.
let you eat all the fingers, and then what was it? Were they gonna like destroy him or something?
Basically,
So they could permanently get rid of him since they weren't able to get rid of the sorcerer because he was way too strong. Even though Gojo was like 100% better.
So what's the like lore gap between him and Gojo?
They're not related until
two different like.
Because okay, Gojo, he's like the strongest sorcerer in that era of the Gojo clan. Okay, my cousin can explain this so much better because he's read and watched all of it.
Call him up right now. I'm just kidding.
And basically,
I literally don't remember him dying, and I fucking hate you for like spoiling it.
So Gojo is literally like the man-made best sorcerer they made, and he was really he's a lot stronger than the sorcerer than the other one.
But
and
do they ever like me or like?
Yeah, they fight a couple times. Gojo wins like all of them, but like. The sorcerer is like,
now I'm mixing up for some reason. So there was a fucking you know the main big bad in fucking My Hero Academia, the fucking touch dude, touches things.
Yeah,
that's in JJK, right?
Yeah.
There's a guy that does the exact same fucking thing.
I know who's like a Frankenstein thing.
Because like I was like, what the fuck?
So has Jujutsu Kaisen already ended or not yet?
The manga has ended, not the series.
So what happens at the end? Do they get rid of the
I haven't watched it.
God damn it. Fuck
I'm not letting a spoiler that either.
Because all I know is that people didn't like it. I think because the author just wanted to end it. He didn't want to go.
That's usually what it is.
Which, that's a pretty common occurrence. Because it was like going on for like 6 years, which it's actually pretty short compared to other things.
One Piece, I'm just kidding. Well,
everything's short compared to fucking One Piece.
I wonder how they've been kicking.
One Piece has been going on for like what, almost 30 years.
The 25th anniversary just happened like not too long ago, I think.
At least it's gonna end this year, right?
No, they're on hiatus right now.
Oh, well, I mean that makes sense though. They're always on hiatus.
So is
JoJo... they have literally never had a hiatus.
So was JoJo good or bad then?
He was a good person. He was.
So why is he
was like a mentor?
Protagonist? Oh.
Because the protagonist is like possessed.
So what? He's trying.
And if he
doesn't try to help the protagonist,
yeah, he helps him like get strong enough to like
control it.
Yeah, which doesn't work, but you know.
Boo.
Cause what do you call it? I think someone force feeds him all the fingers, and he just like comes to be. And I think Gojo's already dead on that part. He was already dead after this happened. So.
Demon Slayer. I'm just kidding.
Demon Slayer. Watch season.
My ex. Again.
See, I still have not been able to get back to Demon Slayer since I
think it's overhyped, honestly.
I think that too, but also you can. It's like the same thing with My Hero Academia. Like you still get the fucking feeling of, oh my god, this is hype. but it's
It's
for some
better
reason
than average, but honestly,
For some-
most other series are.
for some reason it's just worse than My Hero Academia. It's just like the ensemble cast is like 20,000 times better in My Hero Academia or like One Piece than Demon Slayer. And I don't understand it because there's like way less people, but you know.
Do you think Dragon Ball's worth it?
We have
To
not-
watch?
We haven't watched.
Honestly, I would watch it. I'll probably.
You never watched Dragon Ball?
I'm probably gonna-
What the hell?
I'm
I
probably
think I've
gonna
seen
try
like
it.
1 or 2 episodes of it. No, I don't even know.
Oh, I need to actually.
Yogs, binge watch just Z, literally just binge watch Z. You don't gotta watch the original Dragon Ball. No one watches the original anymore. I mean, I watched it, but watch Z. You don't have to go if you don't even want to. Don't even go to Super if you don't want to. You can watch GT if you really want to, but everyone hates GT. The only thing that came out good in GT was Super Saiyan 4.
The biggest game or the biggest anime you have to watch To Your Eternity and Full Metal Alchemist, dude.
Full Metal,
Absolutely.
I've heard about Full Metal.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is specifically the one you want to watch, but the original isn't too bad. It makes you appreciate the newest one more. To be fair, it's completely different and like series.
Does hentai count?
What?
Does hentai count?
Sure, buddy. If you wanted to count, you can make it count.
Hey.
If that was the case, my thing would be 600 series long. Because there's a new one like every fucking week. Actually, I don't think there is. They come out in like every like other month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I can't think of any other anime. Another good one is The World God Only Knows. Oh my god, fucking Steins Gate. You have to fucking watch Steins Gate, dude.
I've heard of Stein. I've heard of it.
It's literally the best fucking thing ever.
Pour up. What? How about what's that one fucking furry anime? I'm not actually being serious about this, but there's a lot like fucking furry anime. I fucking forgot what it's called. Beastars. There we go. Go watch Beastars, Yogs. Actually, Yogs, when Frankie comes back, right? Just tell him that he's into that shit. I'm telling you, he'll fold.
Oh, Great Pretender is also a good one. I gotta see if fucking ReZero is a classic now. It's what, like 7 years old, I think, maybe, at most.
What's like in your opinion, like the top 3 king animes?
Steins
Like, if
Gate?
there's like
Oh, Dr. Stone is really fucking good too.
Like King Gat, like Legendary, like Naruto, shit like that. Like
Steins Gate, One Piece, and fucking honestly, Dr. Stone.
You really need to watch Dragon Ball. I'm sorry.
You have to watch Dr. Stone, dude.
I'll watch Dr. Stone if you watch Dragon Ball. I mean, like all of it, like Dragon Ball Z.
I might get into it. I've been looking for something else to watch, but I haven't played with it.
Cause like everyone like says like, oh, like alright, transformation, like no, but you gotta consider like the build up to like the transformation, like the story that's going around it. Like my favorite arc is the Android arc. That includes Cell and all that. So like basically the end of like Dragon Ball Z. Because after Z, there's Dragon Ball Z, the last chapter, but it's not considered like Dragon Ball Z. Yes, Frankie, his favorite fucking Dragon Ball character is fucking Cell.
Dr. Stone, you have to fucking watch.
Watch Frankenstein.
It's really not.
I'm back.
Who's your favorite Dragon Ball character?
Cell.
Exactly. Right there, I told you.
Blood.
What?
Did you ever watch Ushio and Tora?
Sounds so familiar. Wait, is it the dude with the spear? And the yellow dude?
Yeah, and the tiger, yeah.
I love that. I fucking love that.
I know. Fucking God.
I would read it if the art wasn't so shit.
Oh yeah, it's like it's from like the 1970s or some shit.
I know, it's fucking that's why I don't read it, and the anime hasn't even like ended. Like,
oh yeah, doesn't it end on a cliffhanger?
The anime's ended, but like that's not the real, like there's still a lot more content afterwards.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Because it's such a good series. I loved the ending for it too. It wasn't a horrible ending like fucking Soul Eater or anything like that. It was just like, yeah, cool.
What's
and like, of course, it left me wanting more. What?
What's the fucking anime you're saying I should watch?
Ushio and Tora. Ushio.
Oh, like the top three when we're talking about
all that. Your Eternity.
Oh yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist. Soul Eater. What else?
Dr. Stone, absolutely.
Dr. Stone is amazing, but
manga sucks.
Oh, actually, it's a really good season one.
Dude, the newest season is so hype.
Jujutsu Kaisen, you should also watch that. I'm sure if you watch, you'll love it.
It's overhyped. I'm sorry.
No, it really isn't. It really is that good.
Erased is also really good. Nice, short and sweet one.
Erased is really good. Just the ending was trash.
No, I liked the ending.
I hated the ending.
I know you hated it. You hated it because the fucking two bitches got together, and you're like, no. and then you realize the main character is trying to get with the fucking 17-year-old. Like, okay. Yeah. The ending, like, when you realize that, you're like, oh no, the ending's a bit weird.
You can't see
exactly. It's like, he's fucking 18, or 28, she's fucking 17. And, like, this man just barges into her fucking house and stays there for a bit because he's a fucking... And it's just like, oh, okay.
Honestly, no, the only things I hated was him just turning into a fucking vegetable. Like
no, yeah, dude. That's what happens when you're in a coma for 17 years, buddy.
Yeah, I know, boy.
My mom drugs me to keep me a vegetable.
He turns into, like, the ending was so fucking unsatisfying. They, like, dropped so much of the hype into becoming a vegetable.
They drugged me to keep me a vegetable.
Dude, ReZero is also a hype one.
ReZero?
Yeah.
I couldn't really get into it.
I will watch one of these animes if both of you watch fucking Dragon Ball Z. All
dude,
of it.
Like, you have to watch all of them, dude.
No,
compared to how many episodes are in...
I'm like 6, and you should watch these 6.
Yeah,
I'll watch.
exactly.
They're all very short and they're not
Fine.
long.
Fine. I'll
Yeah,
watch all of them.
the ones we've stated are not as long as like one season of Dragon Ball, like straight up.
Look,
The only
I'll
one
watch.
that is a bit long is Soul Eater is long, and Brotherhood Full Metal Alchemist is also a bit long.
Same thing with Doctor Stone. And
Doctor Stone, if you only I've only seen season 1, so I actually don't know how long it is.
It's up to 3 seasons or 4 seasons now. I think it's the
So
4th
I'll
season
watch-
right now, technically.
Okay, let me send you a list of at least the ones you should at the very minimum watch.
Look, I'll
Steins
watch
Gate,
all
you
of
still
them.
have to fucking watch Blood. You
I'll
still
watch
have to
all of
fucking
them.
watch that.
If you watch all of Dragon Ball Z, I mean like from fucking
Fine,
Rise
deal.
to fucking Cell.
Alright, but if we're doing this, you're gonna be hearing Dragon Ball in the background.
I don't mind that.
Like, you straight up have to watch, like, send me the list you sent him. Mob Psycho as well. Fucking amazing.
I'm just gonna send him to at least try, test the waters.
Parasite
Test
the Maximum.
waters. Parasite the
Oh.
Maximum is really good.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, dude, there's so many good ones. It's so fucking hard to pick.
But there's a lot of trash. There's so
A shit
much
ton of trash. But you know what?
There's
A lot of
too
it has
much.
its charm. Especially
I know, a lot of
nowadays.
it's just filler.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of it is just filler because you're like, oh, I want some anime to watch, and there's nothing like anime. You know what I mean? The West has tried it a couple of times with the Boondocks and shit like that, but those are so far in between that you're just like, okay, you cannot
Don't disrespect the Boondocks like that.
Oh no, it's still a good show. It's just like it was one of the only times Western audiences were trying to be like anime, you know?
Nigger.
Yo, Blood,
But,
have you seen Speedgrapher?
no.
It's about a dude who, when he takes a photo using his thing, it like blows things up basically. And it's like this weird
Oh.
fucking conspiracy shit. It's pretty fucking good. I enjoyed it.
What else did we say you should watch?
Which ones you got
I
down?
got Your Eternity, Full Metal Alchemist, Soul Eater, and then what else?
Steins Gate, 100%.
Okay, I've never seen Steins Gate, but I'm gonna trust you.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. It's so
We'll
good.
send you 5, and these are test the water ones. Okay?
Dr. Stone as well.
Steins Gate.
Yeah. And then Dr. Stone. The Faraway Paladin was really good too. I really enjoyed that one. When I rewatched it though, I kind of just skipped the entire like first half of the first season because it starts so fucking slow. No, you give him my dress up darling.
I'm gonna touch you.
No. He shouldn't start in the romance genre.
Oh
No,
yeah,
he should start in just.
Spy X Family
Okay,
is really good too. Vinland Saga,
Yeah,
fucking amazing.
the manga is one of my favorite things I've ever read.
Apparently season 3 is not, or when season 3 comes in like a year and a half, it's not going to be as good as the first two, which sucks.
Yeah,
But,
that's because
Alright,
See,
you guys
see,
keep
when-
yapping about that. I'll be right back.
season 3 when it comes out, there might be some filler stuff because it's mostly caught up.
oh
to
really?
The manga. Right now, it should be the part where they go to an island. And then once they got to that, they've already caught up to it.
Wow. Okay, so they might not even come out in like a year.
It might take a while, so...
That sucks. Dude, we're still waiting on the fucking second half of what was it called? What was that one fucking anime? What the fuck was it
Give it a
called?
hint.
It was they go to that island. It's like a Chinese thing. It's got like Buddhas and shit. It's like
Oh,
assassins.
Hell's Paradise!
Yeah, we still haven't gotten a fucking second, like the
I've already
second part
read
of
it
that.
all, and it is really good.
I know, and I really fucking want that.
The art is one of the best.
Yeah, the fucking first season.
Hell's Paradise was like the very first thing I ever read.
Muscle and Magic is also really good.
Well, I read it. It's got really good comedy, honestly.
Oh yeah, the comedy is amazing. Same thing with Psyche K.
Psyche K? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
There's not enough
Only
fucking
thing-
comedy in anime.
I hate that fucking Netflix got the rights to it, and they fucking ended it with a really bad ending.
And they didn't even dub the rest of it either, which pissed me off even more.
Oh, what else?
Reincarnated as a sword is also really good. It's one of those
It's
like
one of those good fillers. You know, you watch
exactly.
it to wait for something actually good.
Well, no, not even that. It stands on its own because it's like, it's not like the other shit. It's like just like a fucking cat lady and a sword. You know what I mean? It's like, eh.
And then the worst thing, in my opinion, to have ever come out and was a mistake and shouldn't have come out is Reincarnated as a slime.
Really? I like it.
No, just because that came out, the freaking isekai genre exploded. Just because that came out, and I'm
Oh,
not
I
saying
can
that's
tell- yeah.
not bad.
Oh,
But
I can
it's good.
see why you hate it.
It's
It's the
just-
same reason why I hate fucking Fortnite.
It was the
It's like-
trigger for everything.
It would have gotten there eventually, though, and you know it.
Yeah, I know. But is this genre like ever gonna die?
Oh yeah, we should have given him a Classroom of the Elite. Or not Classroom, fucking Assassination Classroom.
I think he's already seen that one.
Has he seen
He was
Assassination
talking about
Classroom?
the ending. He was talking about the ending of it.
No,
But honestly,
he was wondering about the ending. He didn't know anything about the ending.
yeah. But honestly, I won't recommend watching it because it's got you have to pirate it
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
because you can't find season 3 on any of the fucking streaming platforms unless it's Hey Drive, and you have to pay fucking $40 to use Hey Drive. Which
Dude, I can't believe
honestly
that.
think it's-
I look at some of the So you know my list. It's got like over 320 different
Yeah,
series on
you
it.
sent me it one time. I'm fucking traumatized.
And so I'm looking through it right now, and I'm like, oh my god, that's when that happens. Like that's when I watch that. Like you see,
There's one. There's also one show that's also good. What was it? It was like there was a prince born, but he's like a giant, but he was like really small, smaller than human.
wait, what are you on about?
There was an anime that Crunchyroll was streaming where like there was a prince who was a giant, but like he was smaller than a human.
Oh yeah.
He
What
was
the
like-
fuck was that called? What did I know exactly?
Dude, that one was like actually really good too.
The second season wasn't as good as the first, but it still fucking hit pretty hard. And then they fucking made the third season like filler shit, and it pissed me off.
They probably caught up to the thing.
Well, no, I don't think it was that. It was him becoming. It wasn't him becoming a king. I forget what the fuck was it called.
It was like King something actually.
King rankings.
Yeah. King's ranking.
Ranking of the kings.
Ranking of Kings. Is a pretty good one.
Oh my god! Actually, dude, they're actually coming out with another season.
Nice.
Apparently.
Love to hear it. It's an isekai that was actually really good. Well, no, it's not
Ranking of
isekai. Fuck it.
Ranking of Kings isn't a fucking easy. What the fuck are you on?
I don't know
about?
why I said that. I don't know. I went brain dead.
Dead Mount Death Play is also really good.
What
What
else
was
did he
that
cut?
one?
What do you... Are they ever gonna continue Soul Eater?
I don't think they ever will. Which
Well,
is
I
insane
did hear
'cause-
they were gonna do this one thing after they finish a Fire Force, where they were gonna do a series where it was both Soul Eater and Fire Force, like they both meet, like
Oh, yeah.
both the protagonists meet, and I did hear about that, but
The
I
fucking
don't
creator
know.
has only made 2 good things, and it's the only 2 things he's ever fucking made. So
he's
it's kind of
he's made 3 things.
yeah, but
He's made Soul Eater, that one filler Soul Eater show as like an extra, then Fire Force.
Oh yeah, exactly. Technically, that is a 3rd one, but that's not a fuck. Soul Eater
It was
Re or
just
whatever.
completely filler.
Yeah, exactly.
It just added more world depth. That's it.
Oh, the fucking not Duke Mansion. What the fuck? The one where the Gaia is cursed to fucking kill everything. It's like 3D
That's-
animated.
Code Geass?
No. It's like the Duke of Death and his maid. That's what it's called. Something like that.
Oh, that I never watched that. I didn't watch it
It's
'cause
really
3D
good.
3D was a huge turnoff for me.
Oh, absolutely. It fucking turned it. The only reason why I watched it was because I think it was like a slow season or whatever back, and like when it came out, and I was like, "Fuck it, whatever, I'll put it on." But I ended up really liking it, and the animation isn't horrible. It's just
Once you get used to it.
exactly. It's like it has its charm as well. Summertime Rendering is also really good. Have you watched that yet?
Summertime Rendering? Hold on, let me search it. Summertime Rendering?
Rendering, like
Rendering.
rendering a seed.
Oh, okay. I saw this front cover, and I tried to fucking find it, and I couldn't find a streaming platform.
But you just go to All Anime. You know, the #1 pirated
should-
website.
Back then, I didn't pirate. I was pure
You
Christian
definitely should
child,
have watched
and then
it.
now.
It's a bit. It's like the classic, like, cliche of like time travel and shit. You know what I mean? Like
Or
thriller
is it
time
actually,
travel,
like-
where it's like, oh, it's building up, it's building up, it's building up. It's
Is
like
it like does it
Clannad.
end up having a racer ending? Or-
Mm,
I don't want an ending like that again.
No, I don't think so. I forget. I remember it being really good though. Like it was like one of those time travel animes where I'm like, oh yeah, because it scratched the itch of like ReZero without ReZero. It was like perfect.
Have you ever watched Code Geass?
No, I haven't actually.
It's pretty good. It's one of my favorite shows.
I can't get into it because of the fucking animation or the style. I mean, it's just
I love
so
the
weird.
style. Like, honestly, it has like one of the best endings.
A good style is what was it?
And then, it has a good style?
The world ends with you.
Cyberpunk Edge Runner
Oh yeah, Cyberpunk Edge Runner is fucking amazing.
was like, it's one of the really good ones.
It was like peak. It was just like, yeah, great. It was so
It
short.
is like, literally, it revived Cyberpunk. That's
Oh,
how
yeah.
fucking good it was.
I still want to play it. I definitely need to get Cyberpunk.
I played it once. You know what happened?
Have you seen The World Ends With You?
To the world ends with you. I feel like I heard it.
It
The
it
world
was,
ends with you.
yeah, I believe it was a visual novel first, like a game. It was like a game.
Oh, I've seen the game, not the anime.
The anime was pretty dope. It was kind of lackluster, but the animation makes up for it. It's just such a. It's not the oh my god Jujutsu Kaisen type shit or like Demon Slayer type shit. It's just like the style. It's like Ranking of the Kings kind of style. You know what I mean? Or it's so
I
different
think
that
this
it's like.
thing had like one of the best character designs.
Absolutely, I definitely gotta rewatch that. It's been so dead this season. It feels like.
Attack on Titan.
Fuck that. I don't like it.
What? You don't like it?
I just
It
couldn't
was
get
pretty
back into
good.
it. I could never get back into it, and then the way they just kill off characters for no fucking reason pissed me off, so I'm just like, fuck it. Fuck that.
I heard the manga or the novel is pretty good. Yeah, honestly, you can't compare them because they all have different stories. Have you heard about that?
I heard about how Attack on Titan's, like, anime studio, like, the studio that was animating it, got, like, a flood or some shit, and they lost, like, a bunch
Oh
of
yeah,
fucking
and then
stuff.
everyone was hating on them for that. I remember fucking, like, it was the stupidest shit ever how everyone was, like, hating on them because they got a flood. Like, no one could predict a flood. Freaking,
To
it
be
was
fair,
really toxic.
how could you have everything on one thing, you know what I mean? Like, one server. But, like, I totally get it. It's like animation.
I mean,
why the
like,
fuck would you
it's
want
a
to back it up in a different location? It's like,
It's
dumb.
a studio, so I don't think. Well, it does make pretty decent money.
No, they don't. The anime is notoriously bad.
For making money? I
The
know
studios.
translators are where they have it worse. Though the
No,
translators,
so you know,
Are-
fucking the people. So the One Piece dude, right? You know how much he makes
Yeah.
in a year?
how much?
2.5 million yen. Yen.
What the fuck?
So that's about 250K. I'll send you a fucking video. You should watch it. What the fuck was his name? Hold on.
And there's nothing I can really do, like, because that's just Japan. Japan's like they have a
Yeah,
massive.
but the profit margins in that is insane. The profit margins are fucking insane, and like the studios just don't see any of it. It's so
Like, I'm
scummy.
surprised they don't see how much money you can make off it. If you
No,
do
they
it right,
do
which
see it. They do. You want to know why they're so far behind and shit, or so
Why?
like just done, is because here. So I'll send you this. You have to watch this entire fucking video. Like, absolutely.
if it's longer than an hour, I ain't watching it.
No, you can skip half of it. Like, they don't animation shit. If you just go to like part 3, he explains it so fucking well. Actually, I can just play some of it fucking right now, I think.
I'm already watching it.
Part 3. Animators in Japan make less than $300 a month. In the 1960s, having recently left Toei to found his own studio, Osamu Tezuka made quite a few interesting decisions. See, when establishing Mushi Productions as this big new thing, Tezuka started with only about 5 employees. Looking to get more, the ever-eccentric...
Yeah, okay. So just watch that. If not, watch part 3. It explains it perfectly on how little they get fucking paid. You heard them. They get paid less than $300 a fucking month.
You know who gets paid less than that?
African children.
No, translators.
Oh yeah,
and African
absolutely.
children would be paid more than translators.
Absolutely. What
Translators,
insane
they
to me.
don't even get paid sometimes. I was like, what the fuck?
A lot of it's out of passion too. That's the biggest thing, and that's why the industry is so popular, and why people still make fucking what do you call it?
Dope.
Make manga, because you see like how many you've seen all the fucking shows about how this manga creator or this manga artist is so overworked, and so it's like the deadline shit. You know what I mean? And the reason why
Yeah.
it's like that is because of Toei. And the reason why it's like that was because they weren't that popular. Like, and like, so you know how things are usually animated in I think it's 24 frames or something like that, 30 frames per second. You're
Yeah,
lucky.
normal.
You're lucky to get that out of an anime. Usually an anime is about 15 to 12 frames per
Or
second.
even less. I've seen it where it's like looked like fucking 4.
Exactly. So they animate technically less, but also, and that's because of Toei. It's so interesting. It's just like, oh my god, the profit margins are fucking insane, and they don't give them. The fucking executives and studios just don't do it, and that's why there's so many fucking studios. Like you see how, like I want to look that up. How many anime studios are there?
There should be fucking a lot.
There's over 430 anime production companies. Japan has over 500 animation studios, apparently. That's insane to me. Over 500. That's like how many vending machines per person there is.
Wow.
You heard about that?
No.
How many vending machines in Japan? There's 5.5 million vending machines in Japan, which translates to 1 for every 23 people in the country.
What the hell? I would hate to live over there. Isn't like Japan like one of the? It's like in the worst state it's ever been, honestly.
That's with everything around the world, man.
Oh boy, Japan's like out there.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is.
It's an island in the sea. It is out there, buddy.
I know almost everyone there is elderly, declining birth rates, very bad economy.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
it's actually really nice to order shit from there.
And then China's always been China. One side is poor and unhygienic, and then another side is fucking taking the entire global market.
Well, yeah, because they got all those fucking slaves.
I know, right? They're even worse than Japan and Africa combined, because they don't
There
really
are so
enforce
many
laws
animes
over
right
there.
now that are not like so many dubbed animes that are not finished. I think it's animes in general right now. So, hold on, let me find it. Which one did I just look at? Now, Demon Lord Retry came out again, like the second season.
I cannot watch that. The art style is so bad.
Oh, it was so different too. Did you watch the second season or the first?
Just the first.
Okay, so the second season gets even weirder because they changed the artist halfway through. So what they did for the anime was they adapted not the original manga artist, the second manga artist's fucking thing, and basically recapped it in a way that it felt like a soft reboot. So people were like, "What the fuck's going on here? Why does it feel like a soft reboot?" Or
What the hell?
was it a reboot or a continuation? Where else? ReZero is on its 4th season or whatever right now, and there's only 7 episodes of it, and it's pissing me off. Because I really want to rewatch that entire thing. Oh, fuck. Ah, yay. Ah, yay.
What the hell are you doing?
I dropped my phone on my face. Oh yeah, link click. Link click.
Never heard of that.
You definitely, we've talked about it. I don't know if you
Link
watched it or not.
click?
Look it up. It's the Chinese one, I think, or Korean. Dude, clap his hands, go back in time.
This is like the Korean, no, Chinese? I've never watched it. We talked about it one time about how, what was it, Chinese are like coming over, and I heard this one was like really, really fucking good.
It is really good. Even the second season is really good, but I watched the second season in like an entire morning because I skipped a lot of it because it was just like, okay. I basically watched it like 2 times speed.
What the fuck?
Because it was like the suspense was just killing me, and I was like, "Fuck this! I'm whatever. It's done. I'm going to just get over the suspense part and just get into the action." And it was really worth it. But also, I was like, "Oh, I really shouldn't have done that." But fuck it.
You think if you watched it with the suspense, you think you would enjoy it more?
A little bit, but also it's like one of those things where it's like you know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but you know like the details of it, so you're like, oh fuck this.
Yeah, honestly, some details make me watch things. Knowing some details makes me like, oh, I wonder how that happened. So I watch it.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, I was like, fuck. It was a really slow start. Season 2 was a really slow start, especially with the way they ended Season 1. I thought it was going to be like... It was like really hard to explain, because I watched it at like... It was like late night or early morning, and I was just like, fuck it, I want to be done with this. Because I was like, I need to go to bed. And I was like... I think I watched the first like 9 or like 6 episodes normally, and then I just watched the rest of it like 2 times speed. What anime is that? Some of these animes where I'm just like, what the fuck is that anime? Oh my god, it was that anime. That one wasn't horrible.
No, there's only one thing that's sad. Like Evan, like, refuses anything related to anime.
I was like that for the longest time too, until my buddy...
No, like, he's even worse than you guys. Like.
Oh, dude, you didn't even know me. Actually, no, I think you might have.
You described it. How you were, and Evan's way worse with that shit.
I'm sure he is.
And I think the main reason is because his brother's, like, worse than both of us combined. Because his brother, like, watched, like, every single anime named, like...
Oh, dude, you should watch Elusive Samurai.
Elusive Samurai? Elusive Samurai?
Mm-hmm. I need to actually finish that anime. I never finished it because of...
Never heard of this.
It just came out, like, September or something like that. Amazing fucking art style, amazing just, like, everything. I love the intro, too.
I'm gonna take a picture for you.
Oh yeah, Tsukimichi Moonlight Fantasy was really good too. Season 2 came out last year, and it really was worth the hype. One of the guilty pleasures was the fucking life with an ordinary guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout. That one just scratched an itch like no other for some reason.
Isekai Uncle.
Oh yeah, that was really good too. I really
the manga. Oh my god, the manga. I read it. It's so fucking. The comedy
I hated
is like one of my
the way
favorite.
I don't know if it's the same way in the manga, but the way the anime presented it as because they watched what happened, right? So it's like
I like
commentary. I don't know why. It's just like I didn't like it. I liked some parts of it.
It was a lot better than most of the other stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it was still really, like, a lot of it felt like not forced, but like unneeded. You know what I mean? Like stuff like when he like transformed into like the girl or whatever, right? The one person.
Or he transformed into a fucking T-Rex.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that was okay. Not T-Rex, but the girl was okay.
No, I just spoiled a bit for you.
He was like coming into like, okay, that's cool, what's up? But like some of it was just like so, because you're so interested in the uncle's story, but he like some of the episodes just were half the story of him, and then the other half was just him sitting there, and it just like pissed me off.
It was fine. The manga was really too short. They really were only able to do one season, and I can see why. It's so short. I could read it all in like an hour.
Who made it? Is he making other shit or what?
No, he's been focusing on that.
There's no way you guys are still going.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jeff, but when this topic brings up, we talk about this until we like go to sleep, dude.
All right, I'm listening to the full Mustard album while you guys. Or if I'm watching the full playthrough of Poppy Playtime.
No. We'll stop that.
Nah, too late. I already loaded it up.
I'm just still looking at my shit.
This is like Yogg's autistic.
It is. It's my autism. Like it's my fucking stimulation.
What if I told you I had my dick out?
We don't care, bud. Go jerk off.
You can keep jerking it to my voice. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Start both of you. Start moaning.
Stop moaning.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, what the fuck was that one? What was that night one? One at night?
Don't mind at night.
That's not as funny as it fucking was. Even me laughing at it right now, I'm like, that's not that funny. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why am I laughing at this? What the fuck? The vampire one?
Be the most specific. There's a lot of vampire ones.
The one with the fucking the chick and the guy.
That's like all of them. Oh! Are you talking about the one where it's like
the one that's really
insomnia?
stylized? That's like really good.
Yeah, the one that is 100% worth the hype, and I'm telling you, it is. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that one is.
I gotta rewatch that one.
I gotta reread. I'm never. I read like just 10 chapters of it because it has like 326. Let's see how it is.
The Law of Ueki is one of those ones that was like. It's such a 2000s anime.
Frankie, you want to see how fast I can mute myself?
Vampire Dies in No Time is also really good.
Look at the party. Look at the party, Frankie. Trust me.
Vampire Dies in No Time.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch that one? That one was a good comedy one.
Vampire Dies in No Time.
Let's look at Frankie's games.
No, I didn't. I know. I saw. It was like one of the few things that came out before I started reading.
And you still haven't finished Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, you
Okay. We don't talk about that.
I fucking knew it. I was looking at your
Muho and Roji's
games.
How the fuck do you say that? I forget how you say that. Yeah, the Bureau of Supernatural Investigation. That one was really good.
Oh yeah, I can't remember.
Rosen Maiden, also really good.
That one, I didn't really watch, but I heard it was really good.
It's... Because some of it is confusing, because they did a reboot or something like that after the original series. And then it's just a bit confusing to go to, because I think they skipped a lot of stuff as well. It's like, the third season to The World God Only Knows. You know what I mean? Where they skipped the entire, like, whole season for no fucking reason, which I'm still pissed about.
I should read it, honestly. I should.
Skate to Infinity, I remember being really good. It's such a dumb name, though. And then Great Teacher Onizuka, of course. The Get Backers was really interesting. It's like another 2000s anime, you know what I mean? It's like of its time. Tiger and Bunny. Oh yeah, Welcome to Demon School, of course.
Welcome to... I fucking read that. Oh my god. The manga's better than the anime, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, I'm sure it is. A lot of it
honestly, the anime has been really faithful. Like, it's almost like side-to-side adaptation. I just like the manga more because it's really a lot more stylish.
Oh yeah, because you see it a lot more in like the big scenes, like when he like uses his fucking dragon, like getting the power out of his ring or whatever. You know what I mean? You see it there where it's like, oh my god, it's so stylized. But then you like see like everything else, it's like, okay. Fucking Yuno, a girl who chants love from the bounds of this earth or whatever it was.
Think I don't know.
The whole anime was a lead up to another season. So it was 24 episodes of like time travel and shit, which was really fucking cool. Or like 20 or 18 episodes of it. Really cool, really like fun concept. And then the end of it was really fun and really cool too. But they never came out with a second season. So it's just blue balls you into like an isekai anime, but isn't an isekai anime. And it's like, oh my god. It's just, it was so good, but also the ending of it was obviously meant to go for another season. It was just like, ah, fuck's sake.
The one thing I'll ever forever be sad about, no, it's two things actually. First, there will never be a good adaptation for Berserk apparently. They fucking ruined it like 4 times. I don't know how the fuck you ruined it 4 times.
It's like the, that one, what's that really spooky fucking manga author?
You have to name a bit more than that. I've read like...
What, like the one that's like really well known and like his stylization, like the black and white, it's just black and white with some like red.
Sorry, that's like...
Junji Ito.
Hold on, let me see this shit.
Right? Right?
Junji Ito.
Jumanji, but not Junji Ito. Yes, that's exactly it. Jungi. And then ITO. He's like a really like stylized horror thing, and they made one adaptation of it, I think back in like 2000 or whatever, and it was absolute dog shit. And then Netflix came out with it, I think 2 years ago, and it was, the first episode was 1-to-1, amazing, perfect, just really good. It like was like horror to the max, and then every episode after that was just absolute dog shit because like the animators just couldn't do anything with it, and people were like really mad about it because like the first 1 or 2 episodes were like really stylized and amazing, and the adaptation was like a 1-to-1, but then it got completely cut off into like a shitty, like, you know, that one fucking hentai studio. It's like what is it? Like PowerPoint animation.
Mm-hmm.
The Future Diary was also really good.
Future
Didn't really
Diary?
like the
I remember
didn't really-
watching the first season, like, way back.
the ending wasn't
Cartoon Network
amazing,
movies.
but I still liked it.
I gotta rewatch it to even understand it again. Future Diary had a really interesting concept, though.
It was like one of the first of its kind too, but like you could still like a lot of animes do that where they subvert your expectations and then they just do the expectation.
Like, they start a very good concept and something they either make something that's really golden or they just do something that was like, okay.
That it's like that you've seen in media like multiple times. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
it's like, and it's
You're
understandable.
hoping
Since,
it doesn't leak that way. It's just,
exactly, dude. I'm still fucking mad. Air Gear. I'm so mad about that. Such a good fucking anime. Oh my god, it was so good. It's so of its time as well.
Oh, I've never seen this. What's Air Gear about?
It's about a dude finding out. So there's like skating, like not roller skating. It's like blading almost, like rollerblading.
Mm-hmm.
Has been outlawed, or is not outlawed. It's more like an underground scene, and like people do all these sorts of tricks and all that type of shit.
Yay! Oh, I got good worship so bad. Oh my god. I'm gonna pee myself.
Yogs, look at your stream.
What?
You don't see your comments.
No, don't be fucking up my stream, dude.
What?
No, don't worry. All I put was meow, then meep.
It's not even a meow, it's a mewo.
Don't worry. I'm just tired. It's just the Asian way to say meow. Don't worry. Quote me on that, please. I gave you an extra subscriber too, so you're welcome, fucker. You know what's funny? Yogs. I've tried to stream on YouTube so many times until this very day, it still don't want to fucking work. I don't know why.
Hello? Nobody here? I see how it is. I'm Batman.
What the hell are you on about? Hey, Yogs is here, he's just being quiet. Talk about anime. I gotta take a piss though.
Alrighty.
Talk about One Piece. I want to know the whole lore.
I know
come
nothing
on,
about One
dude.
Piece. Only Yogs knows it. I could watch One Piece though. No, I'll just read it.
No, you should watch it. You're unemployed.
I'll-
Don't go to
I'll
school.
just-
You have the
I'll
fucking
just read
time
it.
for it. You have the time for
I'll
it.
just read
Watch
it.
it until
You're pissing me off.
It's the same thing.
no, watch it until it gets to the point where you have to read the manga.
What do you mean? They're caught up to the manga.
Oh yeah, they are. That's why they're on hiatus. I forgot about that.
No. Don't you know how One Piece does it? They literally, when a manga comes out, like a week later, there'll be an episode for it, or even on the same day of the
No,
release.
they still have some
No,
backlog.
they literally did do that.
Yeah, but that's not how they do it now, technically. Because there was still some backlog, apparently. King from Now On was a really good show as well.
King from now on. King from now on.
Yeah. But they didn't finish it.
Ah.
They didn't fucking finish it. It pisses me off to no end. Same thing with like Rise of Yokai Clan. Fuck you.
Okay, that one was so weird. There was like 2 versions of it. Like, I watched 2 versions were on about 2 different things, but there's some events that happened in both of them.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing with like Ushio and Tora.
Was it like
'Cause
one a
the-
reboot
the-
or something?
The
Or-
Ushio and Tora had I think it was a 2011 or something like that version, and then they had like the 1986 version. And the only reason why I knew about the 1986 version was because I was trying to figure, because it was before I knew about pirating websites. Well, I knew about them, but I didn't use them. So I used YouTube to look it up and watch the entire series. And one of the episodes I found was the original one, where it was really shit. And I was like, this ain't it. I think that's the same thing that happened there, wasn't it? That's what I'm guessing.
I don't know. There is one show, if it ever gets animated, I recommend you should watch. And it'll be that one show that you watch, and you'll want to erase your memory, just so you can watch it again.
Dude, Kenichi.
Can you
So
I've
upset.
never heard.
A wise man grandchild.
Why is I wasn't really into it.
Dude, Kenichi was so good. It was so fucking, it was peak.
Wait, Wise Man Grandchild.
Or not
Wise
peak.
Man Grandchild. Oh, this thing. It's just one of those
Oh,
generic
yeah,
isekai is
yeah,
better
if you
than
just
average
look at-
though.
that was my bad. Kenichi loved Kenichi, the mightiest disciple.
The Mightiest Disciple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've never seen this. Yeah, this looks like a fucking 2000s.
It's so good though. It's absolutely baller, but they didn't fucking finish it. And they fucking blue ball you, and it's like, oh my god. Oh yeah, Kasha's Hero. I know we talked about that before.
Cautious Hero. Hold on, let me. I gotta refresh my. Cautious Hero?
Mm-hmm. It's with the twist ending that was really not a twist.
Cautious
Mm-hmm.
Hero. No, I was. Oh yeah. You know what's funny? Season 1 is it. There's never gonna be season 2.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's 'cause
was
of fucking
sad.
ending.
It was. No,
was
it's
so
not
sad
because
about
ending. There's nothing. It's faithful to the adaptation. It ends. Both the manga and the series ends like that. After like 5 chapters, it just ends like that too.
Which is so dumb. Because it was such a good... It's like... It was one of those ones where it subverts your expectations and then does the expectation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was like... One where I was like, oh, that's bullshit, but like, alright, I'll give you the pass. Oh, Megalo Boxing.
Megalo Boxing. I have heard a lot of good things about that one.
Really good. Second season isn't as strong as the first, but it's still really fucking good.
So, okay. If the summer you were there ever gets out, please, you should watch it. You will cry and you'll love it.
You should watch Midori Days.
Midori Days? Hold on.
That's it. Is that it?
Midori Days?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Is this where his hand becomes a...
Yeah. Yeah. It was honestly pretty good. It was honestly a pretty good show. For what it was. I was kind of upset how it ended. Because it just like, they get together or whatever, and then it's just like, okay, where's that anime now? School Rumble is pretty decent.
School Rumble. Okay, hold on, that sounds familiar. School Rumble?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why it's familiar. Wait, this is a romance?
Yeah, it was like a comedy romance thing. It was really weird. It was weird, but it was like in a good way.
I mean, it was comedy, so it was weird in a funny way.
Yeah, exactly. Bungo Stray Dogs, I still have to rewatch. I haven't been able to get back into it.
I've never watched. Honestly,
it was really good. I remember it being really fucking good and just enjoying the hell out of it. But after the 3rd season, I haven't been able to go back and watch it like at all. It hasn't hooked me like it did back in the day, and it pisses me off because I really want to watch it.
Now I want to rewatch The Summer You Were There, but I already know everything. Like, once you watch it or read it once, you can't get the same thing anymore.
Oh yeah, go read your Prison School.
I was like, I've never read Prison School, nor do I plan to. Didn't the writer start a new series?
Probably.
It was like also like pretty big one.
Eden of the East was pretty good, and then the fucking kaiju one, the SS Gridman and SS Dinozenon.
Gridman was unique. It was good, but it was like really unique and confusing.
Spice and Wolf, of course, which got the remake recently.
Spice and Wolf, I love that one. Prison School.
Oh, the Moros Mononokean. Which one was that one? I remember enjoying that really good. Oh, it's that one. Yeah, that's what I thought. That one was really good. Pisses me off how
I heard
only got 2 seasons.
Grand Blue is finally getting a season 2.
Wasn't the Grand Blue the fucking shitty... I think that's the one that I could not watch because the fucking dub was absolutely horrible.
Dude, the manga is a life-changing type shit.
Grand... What is it?
Grand Blue. Yeah, but that manga, you read it once, and you're gonna see life differently.
Oh, I don't even know if they even came out with the... I don't think they dubbed it, actually. I'm thinking of another one. Super Crooks was really interesting.
Super Crooks, yeah. Wasn't it on Netflix? Or
Yeah, that was the superhero anti-villain thing.
Yeah, it looked pretty good. I just didn't watch it.
It was pretty good. It wasn't amazing, but it
I
also
heard Space. What was it? Space Dandy was like amazing.
oh, Space Dandy is fucking like the dub. It's like one of those dubs like Ghost Stories, but it isn't as like it still takes itself seriously. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they tried to end it.
Exactly, and it's like really fucking like just Space Dandy was amazing. Really wish it got a third season because it was like one of those. It wasn't episodic. It was like
On it, Unhinged.
yeah, it was just so good.
It was like if Americans who were actually knew what they were doing made an anime.
Yeah, it wasn't actually American Studio who made it.
I know. If an American studio made it, it wouldn't be an anime.
No, there's been some.
Attempts.
Well, Boondocks was one of the attempts.
Boondocks is an anime?
It's not an anime, but it was one of those. It was back when anime was just starting getting up, and they were like, "Hey, we should try our hand at it." And Adult Swim was like, "Okay," and they basically westernized the anime format. And there's only been a handful of people that have done that.
And like actually be successful?
Well, not even successful, just done it in general. Because it's a hard thing to get into.
I mean, it's pretty risky too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, that's another thing I found really cool about Space Dandy. Space Dandy was basically a way for new talent to show their shit and for them to train as well. That's why each episode is like so stylistic and in its own different way. It's like the visuals are just fucking magnificent. Buddy Daddies is a really fun one too.
That name.
It's like the Spy X Family, but like less.
Westernized.
Well, no, it's more grounded, technically.
Oh, alright.
It's like it doesn't have like the weird, you know.
Psychic
Exactly.
part. Honestly, the psychic part
them
adds a
taking care of
lot.
kid and the kid being cute, you know. And then having it's like My Neighbor Totoro a little bit too.
Goodbye, Poom Poom. He's a fucking masterclass type shit. Same thing for 20. What was it? 20th Century Boys, I think it was? 20th Century Boys? Is literally, like, master class. Like, you can't beat that shit. Same thing for Bye Bye Fuden is, like, these will trip you out and are just a life-changing experience to read.
Oshi no Ko was also pretty decent. I really enjoyed that one. Really, it's hard to like recommend it. It's like the same thing with what was it called? Jobless Reincarnation. It's like, it's got enough weird shit that you're just like, okay.
Okay.
You cannot watch that with anyone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like it's porn. It's not porn. It's just
close.
It's not
Without
gross.
it being.
It's not weird in that fact. It's that you're like, I'm embarrassed to be watching this with you because it does get good, but also it might not be your thing. So it's like, because it's three things for Jobless Reincarnation. It's either you love the series, hate Rudius, you love the series, love Rudius, or you hate Rudius and hate the series. There's like no in between.
Blue Period. That one, the manga is way better.
I tried to get into the anime because it was like,
A manga is pretty good. You know what's even better than that? And is one of my favorite things I have ever read? The Climber. It's not animated, but if that ever gets animated, oh my god! I will. Oh my god.
my Tiny
Literally,
Senpai.
The Climber was the shit. Oh my god.
The Dangers in My Heart. Which one was that one?
The Danger in My Heart. I heard that one. Hold on. The Danger in My Heart. Oh yeah, this one.
Oh yeah, that one. Really good. That's actually really good. I really do like that one.
It's a pretty good slice of life. Yeah.
Exactly. Campfire
It's one of
Cooking.
those.
You should check that one out.
That one is pretty good. I like that one.
Migi and Dolly. Oh my god, you gotta watch that. It's not.
Megan Dolly? Megan Dolly.
Yes, sure, but it's M-I-G-I.
Megan Dolly. Woo!
M-I-G-I-D-A-L-I. Really good. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, this one! Freaking the manga is fucking. What the fuck? It's pretty good.
It's very obvious, but the way they tackle a lot of it is really good. Oh, Archdemon's Dilemma, How to Love Your Elf Bride. That one came out recently and it was pretty good.
That one, I read it for like, I read 20 chapters. It was
Oh, fucking Windbreaker. Oh my god, fucking love that one.
Windbreaker! I haven't read it because it has a ridiculous, and I mean fucking One Piece level chapters.
It's because it's a
but I've
fucking
heard
fighting
it's-
anime. It's fucking fighting. It's exactly
No, it's
why.
not. It has more chapters than like any other of the fighting one.
It's so good.
And I couldn't get why it has a bunch of chapters, because it's a webtoon, and webtoons, they tend to have a bunch of chapters, because they're a lot shorter, but Jesus
There's a lot of good
fucking
webtoons
Christ.
as well, but oh my god, I cannot. do it.
Webtoon, there's some webtoons, in my opinion,
The
that
way they
deserve.
fucking advertise
the
it too is
advertising.
so dumb to me.
That advertisement is shit. Oh my god. I
It's
have
like,
yet to
I-
see a good webtoon advertisement.
Because it's like, it makes you want to watch it. You know what I mean? It's not there to be like, hey,
No.
that's how it was with,
Well, I don't know. Because all the advertisements I see are something I've already read, and I'm like, ugh.
I'm talking about the ones that go on like YouTube and shit, where it's like a
Where
person
they give you a
talking over it.
premise.
Yeah, exactly, and it's
Yeah,
like
I fucking hate that.
it's like, it makes you want to watch it. It doesn't make you want to read it. You know what I mean? The way they present it, the way they... Because, like, they have voice actors and everything, and you're like, oh, cool. I want to watch that. And it's webtoons. Fuck you.
Honestly, the good ones are the ones that talk about life. For webtoons. Like, there's some webtoons that, in my opinion, are, like, life-changing to read.
Oh, Kamikatsu. Ordering for a god in a godless world. Interesting concept.
Yeah, it was an interesting concept, then it turned generic midway.
Exactly. I still liked it, though, because it was just, it scratched the itch of, oh, cool.
And then you realize, wait a minute, this is the same shit all over again.
Yeah, exactly. And it's such a cool concept, too, like, fantasy into, like, sci-fi, or sci-fi going back into fantasy. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, Doomsday happened, and now it's just adventurers, and a couple adventurers found a fucking gun, and now they'll go blam, blam, blam. Super cool. But a lot of the anime that do that don't get a second season, or don't explore it enough to where you're like, oh, cool. Like, Plunderer was that.
Plunderer, wait.
They explored it
Plunderer.
in the later half of the series, but before that, it wasn't deep enough either. You know what I mean?
Oh, this! Oh my god, it was a fucking anime of no substance.
I still really enjoyed it, but oh my god.
The manga's actually really, really good. The anime did not do it justice, I'm telling you that right now.
I really enjoyed it at the time, but I've never been able to get back
And
into
like,
it.
there's no reason there isn't a season 2, by the way, because they have more than enough, and the anime is already ended.
It just doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like
They
such
had a
good
really
concept.
good concept. Just the anime didn't do it no justice.
That, and I think Handyman Saito in Another World or something like that. Really cool, really fun.
That one is
Classic.
really good as a slice of life. It's one of my favorite slice of life. The only problem is it has some like really bad translation issues.
It's a insane cliche of, you know, isekai, but also it has the
Slice of life, like
Yeah, exactly. And then it has the hints of, oh, the past is actually the future or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, this is actually his world. But they don't go into it at all. And then you're like, fuck, where's season 2?
Oh,
and then there's no season fucking 2.
They do. Okay, they like hints at it a lot.
Do they not go
Well,
into it?
I then I can't even read it because a lot of it isn't translated.
Oh my god.
Because like only 50 chapters are translated when it has over like 200. But they're like all like really short. You know how much one chapter, how many pages that would have?
15.
At most 3.
What?
And at least 1, because it's like they do that a lot. Trust me. A volume is like 100 chapters. Like one volume's a lot of animes do that, or mangas.
Yeah, and I get that. But also... it's
And
like-
honestly, there's some good. What do you call it? What was that one where there's like they're in a guitar band? There's 4 of them. One has
fucking
PK.
K-On! I haven't watched that one yet.
Okay, is that what it's called? I'm gonna be honest, the anime was way, way better. Oh, I don't know. I can't read the manga because it's a 4-com, and I hate 4-coms.
It's called Call of
I
the
would-
Night. That's the one that we were thinking about earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking...
It's already ended, so.
Is it actually getting a second season now? Because they're talking about it.
They have more than enough material.
I remember seeing the, you know, rumors about it and all that.
They're probably working on it because...
Yeah, so it was greenlit back in... It was almost a year ago. It's been.
So
Since they
it's probably
greenlit
gonna
it.
take a while then.
Well, it's already been a whole fucking year.
And it takes quite a bit of time for an anime.
Yeah.
Kind of literally like game development, basically. Takes a couple years. This brings back memory when Once used to be here to join us.
What?
Yeah, Once would be here while we were talking about anime.
I feel like we've only talked about it like twice, though.
Yeah, twice, and one of them was with Once.
Was it? I guess it was. And I think I was on Binding of Isaac too when that happened.
Yeah. I think me and Once were just in For Honor in a customs, going probably to 99 rounds. Because that's what me and Once
that
did
was like
so
right
much.
when I was starting my journey into anime, so I didn't really have much to talk about. But you were like, yeah, what's up?
I think at that time I was like in a drought, there's nothing to watch. Honestly, I should have just pirated because there's so many good animes to pirate that you can't find on streaming platforms anymore. Like for some reason, Engagement with the Supernatural I couldn't find. Crunchyroll removed it and it fucking disappeared forever. I should have just pirated it.
What was that fucking Lolly one? The one with the psychic kid that saw the dead ghost and they had to like capture ghosts. It like just came out.
I don't
You
know.
saw it. The fucking little girl with the star eyes.
Fucking, I was thinking Index.
And she can see the yokai, and then they have to capture ghosts for their power.
Oh! Is it Dandadan?
What?
Dandadan? Yeah, that's what you say.
No, not Don Don Don. I actually haven't watched it fully yet. That one, I really enjoyed what I saw though.
Okay, let me... Did it come out this season?
No, it came out I think last season. It technically
Okay,
spanned 2 seasons because it was 24 episodes. Let me see.
What are Winter 2024 animes?
OV 2024. Actually, no, I should just do episode ranges. 16 to 25. That should just pop it right up. Oh, Fairy Tail is also a classic. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah! Pretty good at startup.
I rewatched. So I finally finished it because of the recent release of the 100-year quest or whatever. And I was like, oh, cool, great. So I finished the last season that I was on, or the last season, and I was like, okay, cool. And it was worth it. It's a good series. It's just good. Dark Gathering, that's what it's called.
Dark Gathering. Let me search it.
Oh yeah, and then Delicious in Dungeon. Have you seen that one yet?
Dark Gathering?
Yeah.
Delicious in Dungeons is one of these like really fucking good ones. Masterclass, almost masterclass.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I still haven't
Almost
finished it.
Honestly,
I only
sorry to
watched the
tell you,
first
but-
half, the first arc, where they finally
I could
saved
tell
the
you like
sister.
4 mangas, which I've already talked about. They're just way better, and that have like they talk about similar things but different things at the same time.
What, Dark Gathering?
Like, no, freaking Delicious Dungeon.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Delicious Dungeon is more about like life, about like death.
Yeah, and it's not like
Bye Bye
eating.
Pudding is just about life, like everything about life, how you think and everything. 20th Century Boy is about growing up. Climber is about what you live for. Blue Period is finding a purpose. What do you call it? What was it called? We were talking about earlier. It was
To Your Eternity.
No. To Your Eternity. I haven't. I need to read that one. What was it? We were talking about around that time too. Guardian? No. It was where he's like gets reincarnated, and he's raised by a mummy, a knight, and a ghost.
Faraway Paladin.
Faraway Paladin is about
Fucking amazing.
responsibility. That one's a really good one too.
Absolutely amazing. And the second season wasn't as good as the first, but also the first wasn't really amazing until the end. The build up to him going out was amazing.
I've probably like read up till season 1, honestly, so I gotta finish reading it.
And then it goes into like a slice of life kind of thing. It's really weird. But it also follows the same line of what you were saying, you know what I mean, with like the other animes about what you live for and all that shit.
But honestly, those ones that I mentioned were so good. I would literally die for just to reread it for the very first time. Especially Bye Bye Pudding. Oh my god. That one is so... You don't even understand, Yogs! That one is... Oh my god. I'm crying just thinking about it.
I do not remember this series at all. What the fuck is this series?
Oh.
Obviously, I enjoyed it somewhat because I put it on the list, but goddamn.
What's the series?
LD Live.
That sounds familiar, huh?
ELD Live. That must have been during a content drought because everything around it is like amazing. Oh, Birdie the Mighty Decode. Fucking awesome.
Oh, Dataloid? Oh no, that's off the fuck. 2.5 Seduction I've heard is really good.
Have you seen Birdie the Mighty?
Birdie the Mighty, hold on.
I think
Birdie the Mighty?
I think we talked about it before.
No, I've never seen this.
Okay, so it's like Parasite, but a lot less gruesome, or a lot less about the alien part. You know what I mean?
And more about the people?
Well, not even the people. It's not defending. It's more capturing, or something like that. You know what I mean? It's not the same of him being the prey. It's them hunting. But it's the same concept of something else is inside them, and it's like dun, but like with an alien and a person, and it's one character. It's actually really good. Really wish they did a third season of it. I actually don't even know if I finished the first and second, but I definitely finished the first.
Oh, you make me want to read so many things. What have you done? I've taken a picture of so many things, just to save to read later.
Desert Punk was one of the other ones that I really liked, that I really wish got more shit with it. Because it like just got good at the end, and then it was like, okay. Because it was like,
Goodbye!
What's that fucking anime called? One of the classics, Trigun. It's just like Trigun. Desert Wasteland,
Trigun.
everything like that, but it's a dude that isn't actually skilled or whatever, or he's just skilled enough to survive on his own.
He's skilled when he...
Exactly, when it counts.
Serious. When things get serious, he'll be there, but...
And then he has a disciple that follows him around for no fucking reason, that just wants to know him and wants to be with him. He's like, hey, what's up? And then
honestly,
by the end...
Are they rebooting Trigun?
They already did.
Oh.
They made a. It was like a or it was like a reboot or a remaster. No, not a remaster. What's the fucking difference between a remake and a remaster again?
Remaster is like copy the copy, just better.
Oh yeah,
art
it's
style.
a complete. It's
And
a complete
reboots are like they boot it up and they try to make it better than it originally was.
Well, not even better.
Or
it's
they
just
make
different.
some changes, or like some
It's the
changes
same.
that like people
So
didn't really like
it's
or
called
something.
Trigun Stampede. It's 3D animated. Really good animation, actually. I really enjoyed. Because the studio behind it did some other good shit. The studio's Orange.
I mean,
did
3D
Beastarters.
is pretty good when you do it right. Beastarters, that was actually really good. I thought it was gonna be really bad with the 3D. It wasn't. It actually added a lot. But the manga did better, obviously. When it has not done it better. Look, if you ever read it, you'll see why people like manga a lot more, because you can see how creative people get, and or they do a lot of creative things where it'll never get animated because it's way too much work. Like Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw
Dimension
Man.
W was also really good. I really liked that one.
I don't know if I should reread Chainsaw Man. Cause I read it when it only had 100 chapters, and now it has over 200 chapters. And honestly, Chainsaw Man, it's pretty good, but not close to being one of my tops.
Oh yeah, it's
If
absolute
it was-
fucking hype. It's absolute hype.
If the manga was slower paced, just a little bit, it would have been up there, man. Because midway you'll start realizing how rushed it really is. Cause it gets really fucking rushed the more you read it. And then after the first arc ends, it takes a very slow turn.
Orient was one of those ones that was decent as well.
Orient sounds very, very familiar.
It's the one where the guy can't go out to be a mecha dude. Or not mecha, it's like a sword.
Orient?
Yes. Orient.
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 Okay. Oh yeah, this one had a really interesting theme and world. It had a really interesting.
Season 2 just came out a year or two ago, and it was this. It wasn't as good as the first one, but it was still really fun.
Yeah, it's one of these that you watch it for a good time.
Exactly, and it doesn't hit you in the feels as a lot of the other ones would, but it's still
Right.
it hits the same notes to where you're like, oh, that's amazing. That's
You'll
really nice.
remember it as a very fun, as a very
You
good
don't remember
time.
the specifics. You don't remember the feeling you had. You just remember it being like, oh my god, this is awesome. I'm gonna watch
It
it.
was a really fun time. Yeah.
And then there's the fucking other ones. It's like Rune Soldier or Comic Party or the Law of Ueki that are just old. Baka and Tess Summon the Beasts was also really good.
Man, now I want to read Goodbye Poop. Should I?
You should watch Steins Gate.
That's like telling me to do something I'm never gonna do. Not that I'm saying it's bad or anything, I just...
No, I get it. But it's literally all the fucking hype in the world, dude. Like, thriller animes are just like nothing else.
I do agree with you there.
The only thriller anime I think I fucking hate was Danganronpa. Because it just doesn't make any fucking sense.
There's also some, like, really good horror ones, too. Surprisingly. Like, there's some horror ones, like, even I got
ReZero, by the way.
ReZero? Okay, like, I liked it. It's just, I didn't see the hype, okay? I did see the hype. Like, I got hyped, like, I won't lie, like, I actually did get hyped in it. But, like...
You should watch, or even read, Ragnar Crimson. I forgot about that one.
Oh, I think I might have seen that. What was it called?
It's Ragnar Crimson. It's about the dude who's a dragon, but isn't a dragon. He time traveled back in time to defeat all the dragons.
Ragnar Crimson.
Yep.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I've read it. Very weird. The manga
My
was
Hero
weird.
was also really weird, but also really fun. About how a dude accidentally kills somebody, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta hide the body." Blah 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 blah.
There's one that's really good right now, which might get adaptation. Where it's Power Rangers, but the protagonist is the leader, and he's the only Power Ranger, but he loses his memory, and he basically tries to piece together who he was, and he's listening to everyone. He's trying to find out who's like. Who's telling
There's
the
been a lot
truth.
of fucking Sentai shit over the past couple of years, and I'm really happy about it, because, like, Power Rangers are just so hype.
Power Rangers,
Sentai,
if done right, is fucking amazing.
even if it's done wrong, man, like, fucking...
People
There's
still
the,
watch this done wrong.
So there's the one that just came out, it's the Red Ranger in Another World. Fucking...
Oh yeah, that one,
and,
fun
like,
pastime.
I'm like, okay, this isn't that good, but I'm still like, holy shit, this is exactly what it's like, and holy fuck, why am I hyped? Because it's like, it's over the top.
Yeah,
it's just,
it's a pretty fun. You're gonna have a good time if you read that one. But yes, I did have a fun time reading that.
and the comedy is just good enough to be like, okay.
Like, it's not too cheesy or anything, but you could get a good laugh.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the thriller category, and there's just like, everything's just good. There's only a couple, like, fucking, which one did? Akudama Drive. Fucking awful. That one was awful. I hate that I fucking...
That sounds familiar.
It was made by the same guy who made something else, and I was like really hyped about it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be like just like that, and I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be like amazing. And then it wasn't at all like
It was like so different.
It wasn't even different. It was just like bad. It was just like, what the fuck? That's how I felt
Yeah,
with
just like Eden Zero. Okay, I'm just...
It's like
Checking.
Ridge or whatever, the one that the other time travel one that was made by the same dude who made Steins Gate. I was like, holy fuck, this is gonna be another Steins Gate. I'm so hyped. And it was okay. It was just very one note. And I was like, okay, fuck's sake. But like, I'm looking at the thriller section, and ID Invaded was really good. A lot of people didn't like it, and the ending is pretty obvious, but I still enjoyed it pretty good. Darwin's Game was good.
Darwin's Game, I've been hearing it's good, but honestly, I look at the premise and I was like, this is just good. everyday, like, free-for-all romance thing. I couldn't really get into it.
Of course, what is it? Erased is on there. Apparently Cult 9 is really good, but I haven't watched it yet. That one was weird.
What, Cult 9?
No, Doreku, the animation.
Oh, yeah, I do agree with that. It was,
It's so weird. Eden of the East was really fun.
I honestly... It got a lot of hate, and I could see why. Honestly, I could see why it got a lot of hate. Like, the manga did. I don't know about the anime.
Terror and Resonance. What was that one?
Oh, I need to go to the restroom.
Dude, you went... What the fuck?
I'm back. Hmm?
Okay. Now I've looked through everything. And now I want to watch anime, but I don't know what to watch. I'm like, yeah.
You should spin the wheel.
I'm not gonna spin a fucking wheel. When half of the shit I want to watch.
How about Dragon Ball?
Nah, fuck Dragon Ball. Though, to be fair, probably should. Oh, you know what I should watch? I should watch Monster. Have you seen that yet?
Okay. Is it anime? Like, there's a webtoon and an anime name, manga named that too, so.
It's the anime.
I don't know.
The manga one, most likely.
Yeah, you're right, because it was interesting but generic. The webtoon I'm thinking of.
Though, apparently this one is like the best. One of the best fucking animes ever, and it was made in like 2004 too, which is insane. But there's 74 fucking episodes of it, and it's a thriller, and apparently it's amazing. And I tried getting into it. I think I got like 6 episodes in, and I just couldn't get into it. But I don't think I was actually like trying to get into it at the time. Jesus, this studio fucking rocks. Have you ever just like looked at like the studios who made the anime, and you're like, oh my god, that's like all the good fucking anime.
No, I never did look at that.
You really should, because it really is. It really shows, especially the older one. Like the ones that have been around for like the longest time, you can easily see how they evolved, and it's just like really cool to see. And not only evolve, but you know, like the quality they put out. And sure, some of them are duds, but you know.
I mean, when is there not dubs?
Exactly. It's like this one studio made Black Lagoon, My Love Story.
My Love Story, fucking.
Hunter x Hunter 2011.
Hunter x Hunter is making a comeback. How do you feel about that?
Great, because it's a good fucking anime.
I know it is.
I really fucking hate how they ended it. The fucking easily the 1990 whatever version was like, okay, whatever, and now the 2011 version was like, okay, cool, it's great, amazing, oh my god, and then it just fucking stops, and you're like, okay. And then Needless was pretty good. Oh, of course, they made the fucking Lilo and Stitch thing.
What?
There's the Lilo and Stitch anime, and then the Iron Man anime.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh my god, they made the fucking Bakuten Shoot Beyblade. That's insane to me. And then they made Trigun as well. Death Note they made. God, their names are on like fucking everything. Card Capture.
Death Note is like literally one of these all-time animes. Classic.
I really didn't like it at the end. I don't know why.
Okay, yeah, I can understand it.
Like after like the first 24 episodes, it just got like A, repetitive, and B, it just kind of fell off. And then the way they killed fucking N or whatever was really weird. It was just like, oh my god. But it's like one of those animes where it's like, oh, cool. No Game, No Life, of course.
And then Netflix decided to make an adaptation of it, which is, I heard, the worst thing to have ever been born.
Dude, that's all of them. You mean the live action one?
I heard there was a good one. Like, I heard the live action of Cowboy Bebop was actually really good.
Yeah, but, you know, the Brotherhood one? Yeah, it was fucking awful.
Oh, yeah. You know they have text-to-speech on that? For deaf? Or no, not blinds, yeah.
Oh, I got like 2 minutes into into it, and I was like, oh, cool, it's the same voice actors, because it was dub. I was watching the dub, and I was like, oh, cool. And of course, it put me off a bit, but I was like, you know what, I'll stick through it for a bit. And I got like 5 minutes into the fucking movie, and I was like, fuck this, what the hell did they do to my boy? My boy Alphonse, what the fuck? And then, of course, they have like the Japanese tinge of it, because they're all fucking Japanese actors, so you're like, okay, that's not what they look like.
Yeah, I don't remember Eddie having
I don't remember my blonde fucking white male protagonist be blonde and Asian. Alright. I'm gonna head the fuck off.
Alrighty.
Watch some shit. Goodbye, father.
Goodbye, son.
Is Josh still in this fucking part? Oh my god, he still is. How the fuck is
Probably
he still in
still
here?
shitting or he fell asleep.
Probably fell asleep. Fuck you, bye.